run through, and then you've got John Paul Fritz on the other end at 5'10", 170, and a junior. 3rd down and 5, big play here for the Warriors. Quakers would love to get them 3 and out. That is number 21, Brogan in motion. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Swallow going to throw, throws over the middle, and Brogan catches it wide open over the middle. That is a 1st down.
Little rollout there, play action pass, and Matt O'Brien was the first one to hit him. It was kind of right in the empty zone spot in there, and kind of wide open, and I'm sure Salem's going to have to be concerned about that if it should continue.
Gain of 11 on the play, and that will be a 1st down. So the Warriors converting their first 3rd down. They moved the ball to the Quaker 48-yard line. Just underway here at Salem. The backs are split, 2 wide outs on each side. Swallow is under center, takes the snap, and again a handoff. Nothing fancy, right up the middle, and it's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he was met there by a whole host of tacklers. Dan Pyle, we see Papik, and we see
Papik and Ayers getting the tackle on that. Well, West Branch looks pretty conservative here so far. The first two on 1st and 2nd down, just basically running it up the middle.
But they also have that ability, as they've shown, to convert on the 1st down with a little spread and a little action, and it'll be a tough test here for Salem.
Going to give them about a yard on that. It'll be 2nd and 9, ball on the Quaker 47. Need to get to the Quaker 38-yard line. 1 back this time, Swallow. Fakes the handoff, he's going to roll off. Baker almost got him, but beautiful tackle. Angelo out there, he just smacked number 2, Justin Burton, rolling out of the backfield.
What can you say on that play? He was pressured there by Matt Baker, forced him to get rid of the ball a little bit earlier than he might have wanted to, and lo and behold, there's Lou sitting there waiting on him and nailed it as soon as he caught the ball.
Yeah, Burton, for all he gained, he just might have dropped that and avoided the punishment. 3rd down and 8. Ball on the Quaker 46. Again, the line to make is the Quaker 38-yard line. And again, the Warriors tested here on a long 3rd down.
That just shows the kind of ability that Lou Angelo really does have. You know, he is the quarterback. Everybody's well aware of that, but he made a big-time play right there on the outside.
3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 back. Looks like the Quakers are coming. It's just a handoff right up the middle, and that is number 30, Andy DeMarcal, and he rolls all the way up for the 1st down.
Salem was coming with the kitchen sink on that time, and they did find the hole, and they split right through, and I think Lou Angelo was the first one there to stop him as he broke into the secondary.
And another big 3rd down conversion. The Quakers were expecting pass. You're right, Gary. They looked like they were coming on the blitz, and DeMarcal just found the hole.
They were coming. It looked like 9 guys were up there ready to come across, and they did find the seam right in the center. And before you know it, when they broke away, Lou was there to keep it from going any further.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on the Quaker 35. Nice drive here for the Warriors, converting some 3rd downs. Swallow takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and there's just nothing doing.
Right up the middle, Jake Gray was there. First one to hit him right at the line of scrimmage. Wasn't going anywhere.
Like the handoff went to Burton, and again, Warriors trying to use some misdirection. Looked like Swallow fake. Nice fake on that. I was looking at him.
Nice fake, too, yes.
Looks like a little loss on the play, as a matter of fact, so it'll be 2nd and a long 10, almost 11.
Ran right into the big fella in the middle, and they did. Looks like they lost a yard there.
Well, the Quakers doing well on 1st and 2nd down. It's 3rd down they got to worry about. 2 wide receivers, back to throw. Throws over the middle, and it is dropped.
There he goes, though. That pass, he's getting open right in that seam, right about at the 1st down 10-yard area. And this, unfortunately for Salem this time, he was open, but he dropped the ball.
Roger Mardick was open, you're right, Gary, and had the ball in his hands. He just dropped it. So here we go, another 3rd down and a long 10. Quakers have owned 1st and 2nd down, and the Warriors have owned the key 3rd.
As they move closer and closer to the goal line here, Salem's going to have to tighten things up and try to prevent this conversion, and this will be a big test for him right now.
Ball just outside the 35. Warriors need to make the Quaker 25. 7.5 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. 2 running backs, 2 wideouts split. And Swallow another quick handoff. Quakers nearly got him, and this time DeMarcal is not going to get it.
Matt Baker once again was active in handoff. Unfortunately, he missed him, and it wasn't real long, but it gave enough time for the defense to corral him, and it looks like we held him, and it'll be interesting to see what they're going to do right now.
Matt O'Brien in on the tackle. Looked like Ayers was down there too, but it's 4th down, and
wide punt, huh?
Yeah, wide punt when the ball is on the Quaker 30. Looks like, let's call it the 33. Again, the yard line to make is the 25.
You got to like Coach Loud.
Oh yeah. 4th and 7. Doesn't want to pin the Quakers back deep. If it rolls into the end zone, it brings out to the 20. It's only a net gain of 13, so let's go for it. If you're a Warrior fan, and that's what they're doing. 2 wideouts to the far side. That is Handrich in motion. And Swallow to throw. Rolls back. Lots of time. Throws it in a wide open Tom Sainer.
He was wide open. Unfortunately, the bar fell down on the break to the sidelines. He was wide open when he caught the ball, and then he was just forced right out of bounds.
Yep, so Tom Sainer again. 13-yard gain. The Warriors didn't convert third, but they got it on 4th down. And we said the Quakers are only going to be as good as their defense. And right now, the Quakers look good at times, but the Warriors converting the must plays.
And you got to know that this is probably what Coach was hoping to do when he got the toss and elected to have the ball, to really take advantage, exploit Salem's weakness on defense, and keep the offense off the field.
So the Warriors ball on the Quaker 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 6:30 to go. It's a nice long drive here for the Warriors. We ride receiver set.
They need a big play out here on defense.
And again, a quick hitch right out to number 2, Justin Burton, and he strings around. He does get the corner, and a nice gain. He runs out of bounds. O'Brien knocked him out of bounds just about the first down marker.
Lou Angelo was the first there. He kind of bumped him, and then O'Brien came along. He bumped him, and I believe finally Brian Cody forced him out of bounds.
14 yards on that.
A couple of the defenders, but unfortunately he ran out of sideline there, and Cody finally knocked him down.
Swallow on this opening drive, 4 for 5, 39 yards. He's a nice quarterback here. Held the clipboard for 2 years, and he wants to show his stuff. 1st and goal on the Quaker 6 for the Warriors. 2 backs split in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. Swallow hands off to Moore. Moore, not much there.
Not much, just a little run off tackle to the right side of the offense. We see
Jake Gray gets him from the rear.
Gray and Brian Cody's even up on the line of scrimmage helping out on the tackle.
So they're going to give him 1 or 2 on that. So it'll be second and goal from the 4.
You got to believe we might go up in the air here.
It's a good play to do it.
A little play action, throw it maybe in the corner of the end zone somewhere.
Again, this nice long drive, keeping the ball out of the Quakers powerhouse offense.
That's the best defense you could have.
Yep.
Huh?
Well, we got 2 wide receivers for the Warriors to the right. It is Burton in motion. Swallow's going to throw a quick pass to Burton, and it is caught, and is he in?
I don't believe so. No, he's short.
O'Brien saves it. That is Mike.
The bar was out there, and then O'Brien came along to help knock him out, and finally by the time he went down, it was at about the 1-yard line or even a little closer.
Burton was airborne. We just had to see where he fell, and he fell about an inch short.
You know, the passing game has almost been perfect. Other than the drop pass, we're looking at a perfect conversion for the West Branch offense in the air.
That was a great catch by Burton. That was a little high. He went up to get it. He sacrificed his body. He caught it. Still was able to gain about 3 on that play. So here we go. 3rd and goal, less than 1.
Did they go right up the gut?
Let's see. Swallow, if he takes it. And Swallow's going to take it, and is he going to get in?
Looks like he's in from here.
And he is in. Ben Swallow just with the sneak, and it took him a couple steps to try and power his way through, but the Warriors do crack through first.
Wasn't very complicated play. He just took the ball, leaned a little bit to the left side behind his offensive guard, and before you know it, he just kind of slid right into the end zone.
So the Warriors go up 6-0, 4:50 to go here in the first quarter.
Nice drive, like we said, they're almost flawless on their passing game.
It is Ron Griswold kicking, Sainer with the hold, as the Warriors elect to go for 1. Kick is up, and it is good. Well, our score is the West Branch Warriors 6, the Salem Quakers going to get the ball for the first time. 7, the Salem Quakers going to get the ball for the first time. 4:50 go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this on WSOM AM 600. carries. Oh, Sammy Sosa, it's just like McGuire last week or 2 weeks ago when I went. First at bat, knocked it out. Got that out of the way early.
Well, you don't even have to be a baseball fan to get excited about what's going on.
This is great. Well, the Warriors going to kick off to the Quakers after they have stunned Salem, just running the ball right down the field on their first possession. 14 plays, 50 seconds off the clock. And the Warriors kick off. Ball is taken at the 20-yard line by Papik, and he'll make it out to the 30. A 12-yard return.
He used a little bit of his fullback instincts there, running into the pile, though, as he ran up to the 30-yard line.
All right, so the Quakers' first time with the ball. They're led by senior quarterback Lou Angelo, number 13, 6'2", 190 senior. Fullback Chris Ayers, 6 foot 185. Tailback Matt Baker. Baker looked impressive in the scrimmage that we were at here on last Saturday.
He did, and Lou looked very crisp as well, and it's going to be exciting to watch him up behind center now.
Two wide receivers to the left. Got Ayers in the backfield and Angelo under center. Angelo calling the play. Here goes Baker in motion, and Lou's going to throw the first play. Getting some time, getting some protection, getting rushed, and he's tripped up. Boy, that
never looked like he had a chance to get set. He started rolling left, and right away Blake was pursuing him, and it kind of looked like he was getting ready to unload the ball, but he never did, and he ended up getting tripped up by the shoelace almost.
The line did okay for a while, but then Lou got in a little trouble. 4-yard loss on that play.
You know, the thing we have to be concerned is that Lou don't try to do too much, especially now in the situation. Get comfortable back there and just take his time and let things happen.
We've also got Matt O'Brien at one of the tailback positions, 5'10", 185 senior. As the Quakers line up. Angelo calling the play. That's Baker in motion. And Lou's going to throw again. Quick pass out to Baker, and he's caught it, and he does get the first down.
Beautiful play. Of course, Baker made his way out here. Lou just took a 5-step drop and unloaded it to him, and then he took the ball and made a few things happen on his own, and nice play there for the Quakers to get comfortable, get settled in, and go from here.
Yeah, not a complicated play to get that first completion under your belt, and the Quakers do get the big first down out of it.
Pretty safe play and positive results.
17 yards on that play. That'll take it out to the Quaker 48 or 43-yard line, let's call it. And it'll be 1st and 10. Angelo calling the plays. Hands it right off up the middle. Ayers, and he's not going to get much.
Right up the middle. Their senior linebacker Vavrak was the first to hit him in there. He had some help on the play from Ed Cardinal, I believe, from the outside coming in to help out.
So the Quakers go to the ground that time. Let's run through some of the other starters for the Quakers. Got Chad Capacia, 6'2", 170 senior. Mike DeBar, good wide receiver. He is going to be Angelo's favorite target, I think, this year, or one of the primary ones, 6'2", 180 and a senior.
I was watching Vavrak before on the field. He's playing with a nice big cast on his right hand.
Oh, you can use that as a nice weapon.
Yeah, a little weapon.
Then the Quakers with their 3 running backs. Split, Angelo directing traffic, O'Brien in motion. And Lou going to throw. He will throw it to O'Brien. He catches it, and he is brought down.
Little swing pass, flare pass. It was almost a lateral, but we're right directly almost in front of it. It looked to be a forward pass, and he made the play, and unfortunately after the play, Matt O'Brien's down on the ground.
O'Brien is down and gained just a few on that. It brought down by Brad Brogan. It's a little shoestring catch, and O'Brien, I think when he caught it, looked up and he saw Brogan there, and unfortunately he is down. Let's run through the rest of the Quakers starters. You've got at left tackle, you've got Jay Zerbs. He is 6'4", 235 and a junior. At left guard, Jake Gray at 5'11", 220 and a senior. Your center is Ken Donnelly, is 6', 235 and a junior. Right guard is Dustin Kane, 6'2", 290 and a senior. And at the right tackle, you've got Mike Douglas, 6'1", 205 and a junior. And it looks like they are holding O'Brien's leg. Bo, you've got the binoculars. What do you see?
Left knee.
Bo, you're on the air, Bo. Don't swear.
Oh, okay. They appear to be examining. Janafe is out on
last week. He was a little banged up on that for that. So Coach Janafe didn't want to risk an injury to him. Gained a couple on that. It will be 3rd down and 7 for Salem.
I guess the key word so far for the offense is to be safe. Like you said, unfortunately, after making the catch and avoiding a tackle, let's just hope that it's nothing serious.
Well, they're sending out some medical crew right now to look at him, Dr. Fawcett. So, hey, be my guest. Don't. line. The good news is he is up and he's walking off gingerly. I don't think he's needing any help. He is limping a little bit, but we'll have to see if Matt is well enough to come back later in the game. He will sit out for a while, but again, they're not helping him off, so that's good news right there.
It is, but unfortunately, we're looking at a 3rd and 7 situation. We're
Right.
kind of in a precarious situation here. Of course, they're going to be expecting the pass, obviously, and
Well, one thing with this injury, Angelo's been over here talking to the coaching staff, so they've had a long time here to discuss what they want to do on this key 3rd down play. Again, 3rd and 7. The line the Quakers need to make is the West Branch, let's call it the 46. And
he's had a lot of time to consult. He's still talking
Yeah.
to Coach Jan.
the officials will start the
There we
time
go.
clock right now. Big 3rd down. We've got 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Again, the Warriors up 7-0.
Of course, Salem would like to respond to that first drive, and in order to do that, obviously, at midfield area, we're going to have to convert on this 3rd down play, and we'll see what they have in store for the West Branch defense.
Quakers look like they have 2 wide receivers. Baker in motion on the far side, 1 to the near side. And Angelo going to throw. He's seeing a lot of pressure, and Angelo does get, and there he is. Boy, they were all over the bar. Sainer just grabbed Jersey, did anything he could just to stop the bar.
Let's give Lou some credit, avoiding a heavy rush by Justin Burton coming in, avoided him, was able to set his feet and unload, and unfortunately he was able to throw it far enough that the bar was out there to have a chance to catch the ball before he was interfered with.
Yeah, you're right. I really thought Lou was going down, and I was looking for the Quaker punting unit to come down, but there was just no way to
doing defensively, but until then, they're going to need another strong performance, and really this can tell the difference of the kind of season that Salem wants to have. They need to count on their defense to take charge when they have to. Keep them in the game for Lou and company.
Well, Salem had a good field position on that last defensive stand. They couldn't do anything with it, even after the pass interference. So the Warriors will come out. 2 wide receivers, 2 backs. And Swallow taking the snap. Going to hand it off up the middle, and breaking a couple tackles is McHale.
Really, after he kind of leapfrogged the whole pile at the line of scrimmage, and then as soon as he did, Cody was there to put one on him, and it was a short yardage gain for the West Branch offense.
Cody with the tackle, so it's about a 2-yard gain. That'll make it 2nd down and about 8 for West Branch.
Little hurdler action there and out of the backfield.
Yeah, it looked like he's on the track team. Bring the ball out to the Warrior 22.
It's good to see that they're able to at least hold their own here on the ground, at least in the early plays. And see what West Branch does now.
2 wide receivers near side. Man in motion is Mardig. Swallow back to throw. Swallow, lots of time, throws it away. Mardig with the catch, and he is brought down just past the 1st down mark.
Too much time, and really it's the same type of play action that they've ran to complete their the whole defense was there, and he still managed to slip the ball into the coverage, and 1st down.
So Mardig gains 10 on the play.
Nothing fancy we're seeing.
He was the man in motion, and the Quakers just didn't pick him up.
Just a fake handoff, setting and thrown to the open area.
So the Warriors with a fresh set of downs. 7:20 to go here in the first quarter, or second quarter rather, first half. Trips wide receiver to the far side. Long count. Swallow finally takes it, hands it up the middle, and not much there. D. McHale is
nowhere to go,
swarmed right underneath.
Baker's in there, Fritz is in there. Really nowhere to go, right into the teeth of the front forcing unit for the Quakers.
Well, both teams trying to.
Unfortunately, though, West Branch has been able to use the play action and get that receiver open in the seam, and we'll see if they continue to run the ball again on this down.
Well, the Warriors do gain 1. D. McHale will give them 1, so it'll be 2nd down along 9. And as the clock continues to roll, boy, West Branch would just love to have about a 6.5 minute drive here to finish this off, not give the Quakers another chance. West Branch about 2.7 on the ground per carry. Not much better than the Quakers. It's Mardig in motion. Swallow
There
going
he
to
goes.
throw, seeing some pressure, he evades it and just throws it away.
That was Lou Angelo coming in off the right side. There wasn't a whole lot of time off the fake handoff. As soon as he turned around, Lou was really right in there. Unfortunately, he did elude him, though, and was able to at least throw the ball down the field.
Trying to get it downfield, overthrew Mardik by about 5 or 10 yards. DeBar was actually the closest man to it, but here we go again. 3rd down and 9. The Warriors have wriggled out of them every time, pretty much.
Big play here.
3 for 5 on 3rd down conversions, 1 for 1 on 4th down. I doubt if they go for a 4th down if they don't convert here.
You know, the Quaker defense is having a little success bringing some heat from the outside. It's maybe changing the rhythm of the offense and forcing them to maybe get rid of the ball maybe a little earlier than they like on some occasions, even though they have completed a pass or two.
Well, a big play, 3rd down and 9. 2 wide receivers, 2 backs are split. Swallow, he's going to throw, he drops back. Nice pass down the field, and it is caught. Beautiful catch by Brad Brogan.
He got behind Cody right away, and it was a matter of time for the ball to come down, or if he was able to get to it and bat it away, and unfortunately, he was able to make the grab and behind the Salem defense.
38 yards for Brad Brogan. Nice play, he got behind 2 defenders. You're right, Gary, and that is another missed opportunity for the Salem Quakers on 3rd and long.
Get there, but unfortunately, he was too far behind his step, and they're able to complete the long pass.
Well, Swallow 7 of 10 for 90 yards. He's having himself a fine opening game. 2 wide receivers, far side, backs are split. Swallow hands it off up the middle. D. McCall, nice hole, and he gains about 12.
Deep into the secondary, looked like Lou was the first one to hit him. Too many yards right up the gut. There really wasn't touched to. He was 12 yards down the line down the field.
Yeah, that time the offensive line for West Branch established a nice hole. 13 yards officially on the play, D. McCall.
Well, it's gut check time here for the Quaker defense.
5:30 to go. The ball on the 14-yard line of Salem. And the Warriors come out of the huddle. Looks like 3 wide receivers near side. And Swallow
Right up the middle
right
again. He ran into Mike Douglas, I believe.
Yep. McHale gets the handoff and runs right into Douglas. Not much there.
Looked like Douglas was sitting there waiting in the hole, and really, as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, he was met and driven right down.
Well, D. McHale will gain about 2, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. Well, they're under 5 minutes now here to go in the first half. AJ will give you all the scores that he has, recap the first half scoring, and Bo's going to have all the stats.
The offense isn't in a hurry out here. They're taking their time, using up a little more of the clock as they come out to the line of scrimmage.
Warriors tight formation, 2 wide receivers, far side, short side of the field. And the backs are split. Swallow, he's going to throw. He drops back. Boy, he's got a ton of time.
There it is.
And it's nearly intercepted.
Oh, my.
That ball, Jake Conrad almost picked that off.
He threw across his body to the other side of the field, really under no pressure at all. And Conrad was sitting there like he was had a beat on the ball, but unfortunately he was just able to bat it away and not make the key interception.
Well, Swallow did a good job of faking it this side, and he threw it back the other side at the last minute, but Conrad was not fooled. So here we go again, Quaker fans, 3rd down and 8. Warrior fans have to be happy to see a 3rd down and 8. They have done well. 3rd and 8, ball on the Quaker 12.
Well, so the incomplete pass stops the clock, gives the Quakers a chance to catch their breath and leave some time on the clock for when they get the offense back on the field.
Don't know what kind of kicking game West Branch has, but you have to imagine if they get any sort of yardage here, they will go for it on 4th down. 3 wide receivers, and we got a flag on the play. Ball is thrown, and it's intercepted.
Angelo at the goal line.
Angelo takes it at the goal line, and he brings it back out to the 20. And we'll just have to see who it's on.
I was just about to comment before the play started. Angelo was sitting in center field at about the goal line, or maybe in that area. Took a few steps back, and he made a beat right for the ball that was coming over the middle of the field.
Well, who else to know where the ball's going to go? The quarterback, but let's see who the penalty's on.
Big players make big plays.
And it is against the Warriors. It is declined, and the Quakers will take the ball. So the Quakers dodge a big bullet there.
Let's see Gator parlay this into a little bit of success.
Well, you know, he caught the ball. Let's see if he wants to throw it here.
Make it happen.
4:10 to go. The ball on the 20-yard line. And the Quakers down by 7. See if they can get a score on here before the end of the first half. And Angelo going to throw. He throws it over the middle. Wide open. Down to the 40, 35, 30-yard line. 52 yards on the play.
Just a simple,
to Ruben Dunlap.
Just a simple rollout left, then loose stop, turn around, went to the other side of the field. Dunlap was wide open on the right end of this field, right in front of the West Branch sideline. Took the ball and was a little foot race there before it had the angle on him and ran him out of bounds.
I haven't said Ruben's name too much tonight, but boy, did he come up with a big play there. He was knocked out of bounds, and that will stop the clock.
I guess we can see the value that Angelo has to the team already. Makes the big play on the goal line, turns around, and maybe he's a little comfortable in there now in offense, and we'll see these kind of plays start to happen now.
We got 2 wide receivers. And Angelo back to throw. He throws it over the middle. That time Capaccia catches it and is knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 12.
Quick 3-step drop. He looked to his right. He was sitting there wide open. Nobody around him. They're backing off, giving him some room. Made the catch and a nice first down completion. You know, everybody knows the history with Angelo up in the Youngstown area. His grandfather, of course, was the legend up at Cheney High School, and of course his uncle, the great quarterback for Cheney, as well as his father's whole family was an athletic family.
And Angelo under center, 2 wide receivers down just under 4 minutes to go. Angelo going to throw again, and that time DeBar slipped. Ball was thrown behind him anyway.
Behind him and he slipped. I don't know what was the result of which there, but
that'll stop the clock. 3:51 to go, and the ball sitting on the Warrior 28-yard line.
You know, talking with Coach Janafe during the preseason, he said that Lou was adamant about working out with his father and his younger brother. I guess he's a freshman in the program at Salem. Yes. Every day in the gym, no coaching, just him and his father and his brother working hard, throwing the ball every day so that he can be in this situation because he knows that he has a chance to really make something special happen for the fans here in Salem.
Well, there's no doubt that is a football-laden family. I believe his uncle works for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. General manager, I believe.
Yep. 2 wide receivers, Angelo under center, 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. And we've got a Baker up the middle and just not much there.
Inside handoff, really, there was nothing there. He was met by 2 or 3 different West Branch defenders.
James Bailey will be credited with the tackle, and all of a sudden, the Quakers are now back to 3rd and 14.
I said general manager, I might have meant personnel
director,
yeah. Something in that department. I'm not.
Gave him a raise.
Yes.
He's a big shot with the Bucks.
That's right.
Oh, here we go, 3rd and 14. Needs to get the ball to about the Warrior 18.
Big play here.
3 wide receivers, 2 to the near side, 1 back. And Angelo back to throw.
A lot of pressure.
Seeing some pressure, steps up around it, still got the ball. Throws
Finds
it
the open man.
Wide open. That is number 21, Steve Shengalis, and it is a first down.
Down to the 10-yard line. It was interesting because the pressure was coming right from the beginning from the outside of the West Branch defense. Lou stepped into it, avoided a tackle, bounced away into the free area, had some time to set his feet and found him right over the middle.
Boy, I tell you what, Lou almost went down by about 3 players, and he stayed on his feet, found Shengalis. Give Shengalis credit for wiggling his way open.
You know, that's a result of Lou's work program and the weight room in the offseason, and those kind of things make it harder to when you're able to shake free from tackles to really break the back of the defender.
18 yards on that, 22 on that play. First down and 10, ball on the 11-yard line. Angelo drops back, quick pitch, and it's dropped. Ooh, Casey Crawford. Boy, that was almost intercepted, and Crawford almost made a spectacular catch.
You know, Lou threw the ball before he actually looked back towards the ball, and I think he really wasn't anticipating it at that time, or either that or he was looking at the defender coming towards him. But the pass was there. It should have been caught.
I know Lou has got so much confidence in his arm. Sometimes he'll just try and thread the needle. That time, boy, that would have been a spectacular catch.
He was throwing it before the receiver was even aware that the ball was coming that way.
Well, Ruben Dunlap checks into the game, brings in the play. That'll stop the clock. 2:33 to go. 2nd down and 10 on the Warrior 11. And again, the Quakers down 7-0 here just before half. Got DeBar on the near side, Dunlap on the far side. Angelo takes a snap, drops back, looking for DeBar. He's going to throw deep, and it's overthrown.
DeBar and Dunlap were crossing in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, they were both in the general area, and
kind of a dangerous pass.
Yeah, there was 3.
Just as many defenders as our guys there.
Yeah, there were 3 guys in white back there. And here we go again with a 3rd down and 10.
Well, West Branch converted on a few 3rd down plays on their touchdown drive, so let's see if Lou can keep it going here for us.
Well, Capacia will bring in the play this time as Dunlap sits down. 3rd down and 10.
We can still get a 1st down without a touchdown.
Right. Ball's got to get to the 1. Stops the clock again, so we're still on 2:27 to go. Tons of time. 3 wide receivers to this side. This is a strange formation. Angelo's got a little time. He's rolling to the near side, and he's tripped up. Oh, what a defensive play by Justin Burton.
What an effort. Lou thought he was probably going to break free and have a chance to throw the ball, but here comes Burton putting pressure on him and tackling by the shoelace once again.
Yep, he dove for his shoes, and man, if he misses that, then there is no way nobody's going to stop Angelo from throwing that ball to where he wanted to. So,
or keeping it, who knows?
A big loss on the play, 12 yards. That'll take the ball back to the 24-yard line. So Lance Bricker will be called out to try a 39-yard field goal. This would be his long. Douglas snapping, the bar down, kick is up, and it's going to be short. So the Warriors hold again. They bend but do not break. 1:43 to go here in the first half, and I wonder what Coach Lout will do here. If he just elects to sit on it, the ball will be
give them a chance to see whether they should continue or not here. Only a minute 43. Of course, West Branch with a 7-0 lead, so.
West Branch with all 3 of their timeouts.
When you figure they're away on the road, they'll take a 7-0 lead into the half.
Very similar to last year's game. Low scoring first half. In the second half, West Branch just took off. Let's see if that happens again. But 2 wide receivers, backs are split. Handoff up the middle. Nesbitt, not much.
Nesbitt, not much. He ran into the wall. Tried to spring it to the outside, and Papik was there, and maybe even Coach.
Keep the clock running, and West Branch, I don't think any hurry. Salem still got a couple timeouts if they wanted to burn it.
Well, if they do, they need to do it now.
Yeah, players looking to the sideline, and there's not much motion, not much excitement in that idea. So.
Well, on a positive note, the Salem offense has improved with each series.
Yeah.
We see Lou getting a little more comfortable under center and making things happen. Defense is really doing well overall.
Yeah, well, they've held the Warriors to 7 points here. And last year at halftime, it was 9-7, West Branch. So then West Branch scored 19 in the 3rd and 13 in the 4th for that 41-7 victory at Beloit. And we've got an officials timeout.
Is there an equipment problem or something?
I think so. And
Chris Ayers is coming off the field.
There's a little problem with his strap maybe, or his helmet. So it looks like Matt Baker ready to run in.
Seems to be the trend.
Talking to his mom a little earlier, I said, who did that? I did.
I think Charles Nagy came down to help him with it.
Yeah. Well, Nagy's been giving up some long balls, though.
That's another topic.
So I'm a Pirate fan.
Oh.
And 2nd down and 10. Backs are split. 2 wide receivers. That's Swallow under center. Quaker's coming. Just
there we go.
Off.
Nothing doing there.
John Paul Fritz with the loss on the play to Andy McHale.
Fritz got the blocker and the running back all in the same motion there.
John Paul Fritz might have been able to take that handoff.
Now we have the timeout.
It's kind of strange. It'll be 3rd down and about 14.
We had the timeouts the last play to use it, but 36 seconds, there's not a whole lot of time now to call the timeout.
All right, we'll take a short timeout as well. Our score is 7-0 West Branch. This is Salem Quaker football on WSOF. We can only hope it's a conclusion here. It's a typical Salem Quaker football game, a long one. Out 3rd and 14. Trying to give maybe Angelo one or two shots at it if the Warriors.
They only have one timeout left now, so I guess they wanted to save it to have one now here after they hold them on this down.
I assume West Branch will run it and force Salem to use that timeout. Then again, I've been known to be wrong.
Little pressure.
And we got a flag on the play. Swallow, he is rolling out. He's got some time. He heaves it downfield to nobody.
Really ain't. There was contact, but there was
incidental contact.
Yeah, incidental contact.
Thought Casey Crawford was out there, a little contact with Bailey, but we had a flag at the line of scrimmage. That'll stop the clock with 29. It's motion penalty against West Branch.
Well, that's as good as a timeout for us.
Salem had any penalties, Bo? Has Salem had any penalties? That's very good for Salem, not a penalty.
Well, that was as good as a timeout, like you
yes,
said.
It was.
And that gives Lou a chance to.
Yeah, and the Quakers saved
heave
the timeout.
one and maybe have a chance for another quick play.
29 seconds to go. The Quakers should get decent field position. Quakers lining their men up. That's Baker, and I didn't get the number on the other one. But they're standing about on their own 45. Zach Stevenson, Ryan Wolf with the punt. It's a low line drive. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. So that's a break for Salem.
There it is. It gives Lou at least a chance to maybe make a play here.
26-yard punt with 24 seconds to go.
And a timeout.
And a timeout. So that'll give Angelo a chance for a couple throws downfield.
Well, I couldn't think of a better quarterback that maybe I would want out there in this type of situation.
Yeah, it's this is what he lives for.
The bar's been kind of quiet. What do you say he does something right now?
It'd be a good call.
Shake him loose and maybe make a long one out of it.
The bar does come to the near side.
A little double coverage over here.
Angelo back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pressure is coming, and Lou's going to roll up. He's going to run, throw the ball, and it's going to be incomplete.
Close to the line of scrimmage.
I thought he was past the line of scrimmage. The ball intended for Baker. It was thrown too far in front of him. That'll stop the clock.
No
17
flag.
seconds.
That was right at the line of scrimmage. He wasn't even looking really. Just had a feel for where it was.
So good job by Angelo just to know where it was and throw the ball away where it wasn't going to be intercepted. And he lives to try again here. 17 seconds, ball on the Warrior 41-yard line. Again, the Quakers do have one timeout if they elect to use it or need it.
That gives them a chance to make a completion over the middle of the field like maybe they were trying to do there and still call a timeout for either a field goal or another chance.
Yeah, Baker had a full head of steam when that ball was thrown to him. So, getting out of the shotgun, Angelo.
A lot of pressure.
Pressure. It's picked up. Angelo throws the ball away. He was trying for Shingalis again, but ball a little overthrown, so it'll be 3rd down and 10. And again, just 11 seconds to go. That's the 4th straight incompletion for Angelo.
11 seconds, so not many options at this point.
No, you just got to.
They still have the timeout in case they do convert it over the middle of the field.
Heave it down over the middle.
You'd like to see somebody as tall as Dunlap and just have a chance to make a nice grab, but he's off the field right now. So.
There we go. 3 wide receivers out for the Quakers. Angelo in the shotgun. Takes a snap. It's a low one, but he's got it.
A lot of pressure
Steps
again.
up.
A lot of pressure.
And he's brought down.
A lot of pressure.
And he
middle to maybe put the last paw down on Angelo as he was coming across.
And that will run out the clock. So, AJ, our score after half, it's kind of similar to last year. Last year it was 9-7 West Branch. Quakers moved the ball, just not able to punch it in. And our score here at Riley Stadium is 7-0 the Warriors.
in the lane. Watch the man get down to the Johnny Rhythm of Jungle Boogie. attention please. For Mr. Jacob Pastor, his sister at the middle. She is lost. Repeating, Jacob Pastor, his sister at the middle. She is lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Salem. Tonight for your listening enjoyment, we present to you a short partnership song from the 60s and 70s, beginning with a tune featuring a solo by trumpet player Bob Jenkins. Originally performed by the Kinks, this song was later made famous by the supergroup Van Halen. Here's You Really Got Me. I can see clearly now.
start off this half with the ball after West Branch won the toss and elected to receive, and that was a good choice because they just marched the ball right down the field for a touchdown.
Well, what do you say? We have some cameras here from the local television stations here to see some good things happen in the second half, so it's time for Quaker Mania and Gator Mania and all those good things to happen now.
Bo's calling a kickoff return touchdown. So we'll see.
Let's settle for good field position. We'll see what happens.
Baker and Zach Stevenson back for the Quakers. And the kick is a low one, and Baker will take it. He's looking for his wedge. He's up to the 30. He busts through 30 to 40 and finally brought down around the 45. Nice return.
The big linebacker, Craig Fairbrock, was in there with his cast. He was very noticeable there, helping to bring down Baker. But a nice return, good momentum, positive momentum for the Quakers. And we'll see what happens now as they attempt to make things happen here in the second half.
All right, so the Quakers will start off with good field position on their own 44-yard line. Again, let's do the starting lineups. Lou Angelo is the quarterback. Chris Ayers the fullback. Angelo lining up behind center. Taking the snap. He's going to throw. Looks one way. Now he's scrambling. Throws it downfield away. Oh, and it is tipped away at the last moment.
There's a late flag over here. Lou's on the ground. We were both looking upfield for the back.
Boy, that ball was wide open for the Quakers, but James Bailey came over and tipped it away at the last minute. But you're right, Gary. Looks like there is a flag, and this should be against West Branch, and it is. And I'll tell you what, I don't know how many Quaker games I have seen over the years. I can't remember a half where the Quakers didn't have a penalty. Bo can't either, so it's been a while.
It seems like they're rolling Lou out to the left quite a bit. Now, I don't know if there's something in the films or preseason that dictated that, or patterns of West Branch in the past, but he's really been under a lot of pressure more often than not, and he hasn't really had a chance to get set either when he's dropping back or rolling out yet.
Yeah, West Branch is doing a good job of making Lou scramble, so it's a 15-yard penalty. That will advance the ball to the Warrior 41-yard line. Angelo, backs are split behind him. Hands the ball up the middle, and there he goes. He keeps it. Okay, fake handoff, and there he goes. He's up to the 30-yard line, a gain of about 11.
Nice little dodge. He kept the ball around the corner.
See, faked me.
There's Mr. Cardinal once again on the play.
Epic. And it is a first down.
You know, that's the kind of success we've seen them against Hubbard.
Right.
Whether he kept it or then ended up pitching the ball to Matt Baker around the end. So maybe they're going to get comfortable and try to use different things in their offense to make something happen here in the second half.
That is the first rushing first down for the Quakers. So Angelo, Papik behind him. The bar far side, Capacia near side. Long snap. Handoff to Papik up the middle, and it is another fake. See, it got me again.
Papik carried the ball right up the middle. He ran into, after breaking free of the line of scrimmage, Ben Santee ended up grabbing him from behind almost, as maybe he was about to break free on that one.
Well, here after we get on the Quaker ground game, here they come out and running. And Bo says we're back to positive yardage rushing for the Quakers. And another official's timeout.
Well, that's what halftime is for. They had a chance to go in and see, you know, what exactly the defense is doing to them, how they could utilize what they have going. And it looks like they've looked to the running game now.
That'll be second down and 3 for the Quakers. Backs are split. And Angelo, another fake, and this time West Branch didn't bite.
Yeah, he kept it that time, and after the back went through, he kind of followed him up, and I believe that's Cardinal on the tackle.
So that'll make it a third down and very short. Third down and about 1. And the ball on the Warrior 20-yard line.
It seems like we're mentioning Cardinal and Burton quite a bit.
Right.
Boy,
he has been in on most of the big plays.
Third and short.
Well, let's see what they like to do here.
It's a good chance they'll keep it on the ground. Whether it's a quick hit with the fullback or maybe come around with Baker to the outside.
Angelo takes the snap.
Following him through.
Hand off.
There he goes.
Baker busts through up to the 12 or the 10-yard line. Cross that into the, let's call it the 9-yard line. Ryan Wolf with the tackle, and Matt Baker with a burst of speed does get the first down.
There he goes. He just followed the fullback right through the hole almost, and looks like Papik cleared the way, I believe, was in there, and Matt Baker was right there behind him, breaking free, and inside the 10.
Well, here the Quakers go again. They've been down this way before, but they have been unsuccessful in punching it in. First and goal on the 9. Capacia far side, DeBar near side. Outside, can he get the corner? He can cut it up. He gets down to about the 6.
You know, same type of play to the other side of the field. They had Papik lined up to the right side of the offense, come right up through, faking up to him, making a block for Baker, who decided to turn it to the outside and sprint for the corner. He did get around there, but unfortunately he wasn't able to go much past the 5-yard line.
And Martig with the tackle on that play. It'll make it second and goal from the 5. Two wide receivers. Angelo under center, calling out the play. Angelo, hands up the middle. Touchdown, Salem! Ryan Papik gets the handoff, busts through the middle, and the Quakers crack up the scoreboard.
Simple dive handoff right up the middle. After chasing Baker around on the outside a couple plays, they maybe loosened something up, and quick hitter went right up the middle for a quick and much-needed touchdown into the end zone for the first time of the season.
Well, this is a big extra point for Lance Bricker. He's missed a couple field goals, and I'm sure he'd like to get this extra point under his belt, just get a little confidence going. And it's a big extra point, too. It would tie the game. Snap is back, hold down, kick is up, and well, at 8:41 of the third quarter, the Salem Quakers tie it up. We are tied at 7. This is WSOM AM 600. With it, he takes it on the 15. He'll crack it up and knock it down about the 35.
Ruben Dunlap was there, sitting there on the 35-yard line.
Well, the Quakers, Papik, his first carry, or Ryan Papik, I'm sorry, I knew I'd mess that up. Ryan Papik, his first carry ever, and he made it count for 6.
I was talking to Coach Janifay. I guess I understand that he had a nice run, or a couple runs in the Lakeview scrimmage, even a 70-yarder maybe for a score against the Bulldogs, and they did have a nice scrimmage to open up the year with Lakeview.
All right, now the Warriors don't want this that score to stand. They want to answer it right here, and let's see what they elect to do. And Swallow, the quarterback, under center, 2 wide receivers far side. And it's just a simple hand up the middle, and there is just nothing there for D. McCall.
Defense, he ran into the linebacker. I believe it's Matt Baker on the other side of the field. We'll have to wait till they unpile, but nice hit at the line of scrimmage.
D. McCall loses yardage on that play as the Quaker defense, that touchdown seems to have fired them up. And I'll tell you something else that may have fired up the team is seeing their teammate Matt O'Brien down there on the field. He is on crutches, though.
I think really Matt Baker is really taking charge here, both offensively in the first series and now with a big hit on the first play of the second half for defense.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11. 1 back, 2 wide receivers, they're split. Swallow calling out the play. Fake handoff. You're getting some pressure from Papik. Intercepted by Baker.
Baker again.
Baker returning it up to the 20. He's going to score. Matt Baker with a 39 interception return for a touchdown. Just like you said, Matt Baker's coming through. There he goes.
The Matt Baker show. You know, it was the same type of play they ran in the first half with a little bit of success. This time Baker moved in front of the receiver, took the ball, made a move, avoided a tackler. Next thing you know, he found his wall to the outside and sprinted to the end zone. Touchdown.
So after going 24 minutes without scoring, the Quakers scored 2 touchdowns within about 4. Bricker, he is out for the extra point. And the Warriors are holding their hands on their hips like they're in. Bricker's kick up, good. 7:39 to go in the third quarter. The Salem Quakers are on top, 14-7. This is AM 600 WSOM. Smith will let it bounce. He takes it on the 12, crosses the 20, gets up to the 30, and spins and finally is knocked down around the 32.
Let's see. Let's give credit to that play coming through. Scott Carlisle, I believe, making the initial contact, kind of tripping him up on the kick return.
Well, Matt Baker made his first interception count, bringing it back for a touchdown. After Papik's first carry, he made it count, and all of a sudden, just like that, the Quakers are up 14-7.
It's a Matt Baker show.
I'm glad you said. Let's see what the Warriors come out now.
Chris Ayers looks a little fired up here in the huddle before West Branch comes out to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we got two wide receivers for the Warriors. They're split, just one back. That's D. McCow. Looked like a bobble. There's a fumble, and the Quakers get it. Ryan Cody with the recovery, and all of a sudden the wheels have just fallen off.
You know, he never got a solid handle on the ball. At the handoff, lo and behold, the ball's on the ground.
Yeah, and there was just a little miscommunication between center and quarterback there, and that play just went nowhere.
Yeah, he never really looked like he was juggling right when he came off of center.
So the Warrior offense has had their problems here in the second half, and I'm going to ask him when he comes up here for our in the call-in show. I'm going to ask Coach
right now.
Well,
got
the
him
Quakers
in a vulnerable position. A quick touchdown here will really turn the tide and really set the second half up real nice for Salem.
Well, the Quakers on the Warrior 29-yard line. Angelo back, lots of time. He's going to throw deep, and it's intercepted by the Warriors. That is number 56, Craig Vavrock. That was one of those times, boy, Angelo had a lot of time. Vavrock stepped up, took the interception, and just like that, the Warriors are back on offense.
You know, it looked like it might have been tipped. I wasn't sure, but a senior linebacker stepping across into the passing lane, picking it off, and of course it was a big play for the West Branch Warriors.
Well, what the first half lacked in excitement, this second half sure has it. Wow. So the Warriors are going to try it again. These kids are going to be confused what they're playing, offense or defense, if they go two ways.
The defense really needs their composure right now. Sudden change.
Swallow seeing some pressure. He eludes it. He's going to cut around the corner, and he is going to gain about 12 yards. He got something out of nothing. Cody on Douglas on the tackle.
Real good athleticism. There's a lot of bodies in there mixing around in the backfield. Yep. He ended up getting out of the mess and rolling out to his left and basically keeping it for a first down.
We've got an official's timeout. It looks like they're making sure a Warrior is okay. That's number 30, D. McCow. He's standing up. He's got some trainers around him. He may have just twisted something. He's walking off. He's okay. But a great carry there by Ben Swallow, getting something out of nothing. And he does get the first down.
Showed some good speed running away from Michael Douglas and getting into the secondary for the first down.
So that'll bring the ball out to the Warrior 43-yard line, 1st and 10. They've got D. McCow off the field.
Just when you think Salem has a great opportunity to really take charge of the game, uh-oh.
Turnovers have hurt the Warriors here. 1 interception, 1 fumble. Swallow under center. 1 running back, 2 wide receivers each side. Swallow.
Penalty flag
before that even got off.
It's a deep ref, probably delay a game.
Yeah, when you see the judge back there throw it, it's usually the call, and another penalty. How many yards now on penalties for the Warriors? To see what it is, it's a 5-yard penalty. 4 penalties, 50 yards. Quakers still, I shouldn't even say it because they'll start, but the Quakers still without a penalty.
You know, Coach Janife has talked in the preseason about his defense, and right now we have a chance to get back control of the game and really keep West Branch from making another big drive.
Well, the Warriors have done a good job on long situations. This is 1st and 15. Swallow, fake handoff, lots of time. He throws it downfield and nearly picked off. There wasn't a Warrior anywhere in sight. There is a flag.
There's linemen, there's everybody down the field. That could be the play, but there was really nobody but Salem defenders in the vicinity of the where the ball was thrown.
That could have been picked off by a couple Quakers. I think Swallow just was trying to get rid of it, but he had all the time in the world. And
eligible man downfield.
Downfield, you're right. He had too much time. The linemen just got ahead of themselves.
I think the guard was even trying to catch the ball there for a minute.
Oh, well, that's a problem,
Might have been
too.
in the pattern.
Well, here's a chance for the Quakers just to, put the ears back and come, as they've got the Warriors deep in a hole. And the Quakers averaged last year, and that was a good year. Well, tomorrow afternoon on WSOM AM 600, it is Kent State football. Join us as the Golden Flashes travel to Georgia to take on the University of Georgia Bulldogs. Kent State versus the University of Georgia tomorrow on WSOM AM 600. Well, it is 2nd down and 15. Ball still on the Warrior 38. That's Hendrich in motion. Swallow, fake handoff, lots of time, throws it downfield. It's caught, gain of about 10 on it.
Just a simple out pattern. He was open there on the sidelines, but the disappointing part is he was able to turn it up and get maybe another 6-7 yards on it before, I believe, Cody was there to bring him down.
11-yard play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Or 3rd down, excuse me. And about 6 or 5, make it 5. Salem ball on the Warrior 49.
You know, the defenses seem to be at their best when they're putting a little bit of pressure on Swallow, so we'll see what happens.
Man in motion. That's Mardig. Swallow back. Fakes. Still rolling near side. Gets rid of it. Throws it away. 2 West Branch receivers in the area. Justin Burton and also Tom Sainer. Sainer almost made a great diving catch on it, but the Quakers hold him, and the Warriors forced to punt.
A little long for Burton, but unfortunately it wasn't long enough for Sainer on the outside.
Well, Coach Janafe out on the field. He's forced to use a timeout. Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 6:12 to go in the 3rd. The Quakers up 14-7. This is Quaker football on WSOM AM 600. Back here at Riley Stadium, the Warriors forced to punt after that timeout by the Quakers.
4th and 5.
And the punt by Wolf is up. Oh, it's a beautiful
Nice kick.
one. And Baker wisely just going to let it roll into the end zone. A 51-yard punt, and that was all air by Ryan Wolf.
Obviously, it almost made it to the end zone on the fly, but a couple bounces and then.
Well, following tonight's game, we'll be announcing tonight's Ziegler's Trophies and Engravable Gifts Player of the Game. Ziegler's Trophies and Engravable Gifts is located in downtown Salem at 160 South Broadway. You can stop in or call 332-4457. They have all the trophies, plaques, ribbons, and rosettes for anyone who deserved recognition. Plus, they have a gift gallery selection featuring plates, coasters, and keychains. Remember, when you want to recognize the best, use the best. Ziegler's Trophies and Engravable Gifts in downtown Salem.
All right, the Quakers back on offense on their own 20-yard line. Angelo, he's going to keep it and run upfield, and he's going to keep out of 8. Mardig with the tackle.
There's a fake dive up the middle, and when the dust settled, Lou sprang around the outside and made a nice gain out of it.
Yeah, we didn't see that in the first quarter, or first half rather. Angelo keeping the ball, but he does there, and he gains 8. So 2nd down and 2. You might be able to play with this down a little bit. Let's see what the Quakers do. Ball on their own 28.
You got to believe he wants that last pass back, and when he has his chance, he wants to make West Branch pay.
Chagalis in motion, hand up the middle to Ayers, and he got the first down, I believe.
Looks that way. Looks like he got across the 30. Ben Santee was on the tackle, and it's a first down for the Quaker offense. 2 running plays for a first down.
and I'm kind of surprised. I mean, the Quaker running game, after we kind of got on them there at halftime, is impressive. And pretty much exclusively the running game.
Pretty much, other than, of course, the pass that Lou would like to have back.
Right. Well, 1st and 10 for the Quakers, 2 wide, 3 running backs. Hand off up the middle. That is Baker, and he'll pound his way through for about 5.
Little off-tackle play again to Matt Baker. Broke free from the line of scrimmage, and nice pickup again. James Bailey was there on the bottom of the pile.
Well, Coach Loud, he was worried coming into this game that his defense was a little undersized, and this is the chance for that Quaker offensive line continuously pound the ball, what Coach Tressel calls smash mouth football, just wear them out. And, you know, as you get toward the second half, or later in the second half.
Maybe take some time off the clock as well.
Angelo under center. Same formation as last time. That's Baker in motion. Handoff right up the middle. There's Angelo keep that. He might have got the first down.
It's very close. It looks like, according to the ref's mark, that it will be a first down. Once again, it looked like the ball was maybe going to go right up the middle. And Lou stepped back from the line of scrimmage, took it around the end, and made a nice little first down carry again. On the ground.
Yep. And I thought Ayers had that ball, and apparently so did a lot of Warriors, but Angelo, very sneaky.
You get Baker going one way,
yeah.
Ayers coming back with the fake there. And
it's confusing. You got those running backs set up the way they are. Actually, like the spot.
A little misdirection here and there.
Well, another first down. Ball on the Quaker 42, 1st and 10. 3:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Angelo in a little trouble. He's going down.
Looked like the pitch was open there that time. You know, we've seen him run the pitch against Hubbard in the scrimmage, and it looked like Baker had a nice pitch relationship, but there's nothing but white shirts all converging on Angelo.
Well, Steve Eady got there real early, and that just messed the whole play up. I think Ed Cardinal finally finished off Angelo, but nothing on that play for the Quakers. Good defense from the Warriors, and that'll make it 2nd down and 10. Casey Crawford runs out and brings in the play for Salem.
Quakers going exclusively on the ground on this drive.
Yeah, this is when you love
Angelo would like to do.
backfield talking over the play. Angelo under center. Shengalis in motion. Angelo is going to throw.
Backside pressure.
He throws it down to DeBar. DeBar with a beautiful catch. Oh, no, we've got another interference call. I thought he had it. I was shielded out by some of the people on the sidelines.
Kind of a tough
pass interference, and you're right. That's a tough call on him.
It was in really no man's land. DeBar tried to make a great play going over the top of the defender.
I'll tell you what, though, that defensive backfield for Westbury is going to have nightmares of Salem receivers. That's their 4th pass interference play, if that's the call.
Interference or not, it's positive yardage.
Yep. And that will cross the 50 for Salem.
Keeps the drive alive.
5 penalties, 65 yards for the Warriors, and that'll move the ball up to the Warrior 46-yard line.
I believe that's her 3rd conversion or first down on this drive.
Nice drive for Salem.
14-7 for the Quakers.
After being down 7-0 at the half. Angelo under center. Calling out the play again, 2 wide outs, 3 running backs. This time Papik in motion. Angelo, pitch
Option
out to a Baker.
They're
Baker, he's going to lose yardage. We've got a penalty on the play.
They were sitting there waiting on the pitch that time.
Yep.
Roger Mardig was out there all alone with them and really never had a chance to make positive yardage.
And we got to wait and see the call. And it is against Salem. First penalty of the game for Salem comes at the 2:57 mark of the 3rd quarter.
Got a little applause on the other side of the field for the penalty called against Salem.
It was a nice little roar that came across the field.
They thought they forgot. All the referees are aware of that call on the other side of the field.
It's not very often you see 4 pass interference plays in a game.
They'll refuse the penalty and take the play, though. So officially, there's no penalties for Salem still.
That'll be 2nd down and about 12 on the play. There was a loss of 2 or 3 on it. So the Quakers will regroup. Ball on the Warrior 48. 2:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Quakers up 14-7. Angelo under center. Papik in motion. Hand off to Baker. Baker busts through, and he'll get to the first down mark.
Very close. It looks like he's at the yard line, which he needs to get to. It's about a yard short, though.
Gain of about 11 for Papik.
Little misdirection again with the fullback coming towards us on the left side of the field, bringing it back to Baker, heading back towards the right side. Off tackle, broke through the line of scrimmage and got very close to the first down.
That was a great play for the Quakers because it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and 1. Salem doing a little better job converting these 3rd downs.
Knock on wood.
Angelo under center. Calling out the play, taking his time. Looks like he's trying to draw him offside. Now Coach Janfrey saying, hurry up, hurry up. Baker in motion. Handoff up the middle. Papik, he's going to be close. Depends on where they give the progress and the official.
Not real generous on the other side of the field.
No, he's not, but it's going to be close.
His foot's on this side of the line, and that's right where the stick is.
They're going to have to measure.
Looks like it could be.
I was never good at guessing these. Bo says it's short, so Bo's always right, according to him.
Then I'm just going to say they're got it for the heck of it. That's
All right. Take an early battle here between the two of you.
short.
Short. Not a chain link short. That'll be 4th and about. Oh, no!
No, first.
Why the Quakers came over, I thought it was 4th down. Official never really made the call, and then finally, all of a sudden, boom.
I tried to tell you guys clearly it was a first down.
Yeah. You're catching on. The color guy's got to be cocky. See, you're catching on. All right, so the Quakers do convert a big 3rd down. It's 1st and 10 with the ball on the Warrior 35-yard line.
4th first down of the drive.
Big drive here for Salem, keeping the ball out of the Warriors' hands.
Nowhere
Handoff to Papik. No, Angelo keeper. He'll roll outside and gain about 8.
I'm guilty of that one. I thought it was stuffed right in the middle with Papik getting the ball, but there goes Angelo again around the outside.
Yep, this is where I need the binoculars. This is
8 or 9 yards on that play. No, maybe not. I'm sorry.
It is so hard to keep track of
7
who's got the
yards.
ball from up here, but they're going to give him about 7 on that, so it'll be 2nd down and 3. So Angelo doing the on the ground. "12 carries, 39 yards, but you're taking out some sack yardage in there, so he's got 59 positive yards. 2nd down and 3 for Salem.
Guess we really got to keep an eye on the ball here.
That's hard. Who's got it?
Angelo has it again.
He cuts up
And
field.
he's very close again.
He's going to be about a yard short. It'll be 3rd down and 1. And Salem running out a lot of time. The time of possession here in the 3rd quarter is definitely been in favor of the Quakers.
It looks like the 14-7 lead is going to make it into the 4th quarter before they run another play even. Maybe not.
We'll see when the
They haven't blown it yet. There it goes.
right at the
24
25.
seconds.
You might want to run it just to
You
be
might
safe.
want to run it. Right around the 25-second mark.
Yeah, you hate to give up a 3rd and 1 and have the official miss it by a tick and have 3rd and 6. Quakers will run it with about 10 seconds on the clock. 2 wide receivers again, 3rd and 1. Angelo keeps it. He's going to throw. He throws downfield and the ball is bounced in front of his intended receiver, Baker. He missed it by, it was short by about 2 yards. And that will end the 3rd quarter. Well, it was a good 3rd quarter for the Salem Quakers after being down 7-0 at the half. Quakers find themselves up 14-7 after 3. This is AM 600 WSOM. Here at Riley Stadium, getting ready to start off the 4th quarter rather. The Quakers find themselves up 14-7. Total yardage after 3. The Warriors had the lead at half, but right now the Quakers up 174-58. Quakers had 88 total yards in the first half, and they had 86 in that quarter. So, Gary, that was a pretty good quarter for the Quakers.
And the most promising thing on that drive was they converted 4 first downs and were 4th and a yard away from converting another one. I guess that's what they would really love to do if they're able to keep the ball on the ground with the kind of success that they're having. Unfortunately, though, that pass play there on 3rd and short is really going to test them on this 4th down situation.
Well, I think they thought they could catch the Warriors by surprise, and the Warriors put some good pressure on Angelo. He had to underthrow it. So here we go with a 4th down and 1. The Quakers will go for it. Ball on the Warrior 26. Angelo under center.
Keeps it.
Goes to the far side.
There he goes.
And he's going to bust it.
He's going to get an end zone.
Touchdown, Salem. 26-yard scamper for Lou Angelo on a 4th and 1 play. And just like that, the Quakers are up 20-7.
Pretty much what they've been doing the drive. Simple fullback up the middle, keeping it, going around the end, wide open after getting into the secondary, maybe putting a move on or two, and then dashing in for the end zone. Touchdown.
Boy, the Warriors really have to adjust to Angelo the runner now instead of Angelo the quarterback. Lance Bricker out for another extra point attempt. Team's getting lined up. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is right through. Well, 11:51 to go here in the 4th quarter. Salem up 21-7. We'll keep it here. And Gary, what happened?
Well, it looks like Matt Baker had the 3rd quarter, and Lou Angelo is taking over the end of the 3rd quarter and into the 4th quarter. So nothing but positive yardage, a lot of first downs.
Half times are made for adjustments. Quakers have adjusted. Now, West Branch, to be fair to them, really haven't had a chance to get anything going offensively. They had a fumble, they had an interception. So offensively, they've just been a little stuttered here. They really haven't had a chance to show anything in the second half. The Quaker defense has really stepped up.
And that's the key. The defense, in order for Salem to have a strong year, Coach Janife was talking about the defense stepping up, taking charge of the ball game. And it seems to be that this is the case. The offense is settled in. They got a little bit comfortable in what they were doing, talking over things at halftime. And between the two, if we can hold them here now, we could really blow open the game.
That scoring drive, 11 plays, 80 yards, 6:08. Angelo, 6 carries, 46 yards on that drive. He capped it off with that 21-yard touchdown carry. As the kick is up, it's going to bounce, and the Warriors will pick it up. And there's a nice hole. That is number 25. Is he going to bust it? Steve Moore, and down on the Quaker 45.
He was the last Quaker standing in his way, and he kind of tried to avoid him and then just ran into him, and Baker hog-tailed him to the ground. Or, excuse me,
Lance Bricker, 5'7", 165, and he was pounced. He was ready to take on that big old guy, and he did. 41-yard return by Steve Moore. So the Warriors, great field position, all of a sudden finding themselves down 21-7.
It kind of looked like the West Branch is going to go to the air a little bit more than they have been so far in this half.
Swallow hands the ball off. Burton will gain about 3 on the play.
Come back right on the ground. Not panicking at all, obviously.
So they like to keep it on the ground. West Branch now, don't forget, they're down 2 scores. Time off, but they still have a lot of time here to go.
Just over 11 minutes right now.
11:15 and counting. 2nd and 7 with the ball on the Quaker 41. Although the Warriors have taken a long time getting up to the play, or up to the line. Swallow takes the snap, drops back, pressure from Baker, he's gone down! Matt Baker and also number 75, Kent Donnelly.
Never really had a lot of time. As soon as he got back and settled in the pocket, Baker came from the right, Donnelly from the left side. The two converged at the quarterback, and
they swallowed Ben Swallow there. They
swallowed him up.
6-yard loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 12.
They seem to be the most effective when they're bringing the pressure on the West Branch offense.
Third and 10 or more. West Branch has not converted yet this evening. Three wide receivers to the far side. Swallow steps back, seeing a little pressure. He steps up, and he's going down. Nice play by Matt Baker.
Flushed out of the pocket, ran up the middle of the field. Matt Baker's just sitting there waiting on him, and I guess it was a positive yard, about 2 yards on that carry.
Well, it'll be 4th down and 11, and because does Coach Lott have a choice? I think he's going for it.
He's going to go for it.
With 9:40 to go in the game, he's got to go for it.
Well, you hate to say this could be the ball game at 9 minutes left, but
well, the way the Quakers have been running the ball in the second half, that'll take a lot of time off the clock if West Branch does not convert this. 21-7, the Warriors are down, and it is 4th and 11. They need to get to about the 30 from the shotgun. Takes the snap, pitch forward, shuffle pass to Moore. And he is going to get the first down. Wow, what a great move by Moore.
Wow.
Papik in on the play, also confused.
They had numerous chances to bring him down, including Cody there, about 5 yards short of the first down marker.
He got about 1 yard more than he needed, about a 12-yard play on that. Boy, give Loud a lot of credit on that.
A little bit of gymnastics there. It looked like bouncing around guys to get to the first down.
Well, the ball now on the Quaker 34-yard line.
Just a big first down for West Branch.
It's a big drive for West Branch. They need to score, down 2. Swallow under center. It's Marting in motion. Rolls back, and a little pressure. He throws it away. Good pressure that time by the Quakers. Ken Donnelly back there. Also,
Mike Douglas put a little pressure on him. He had Sainer in the pattern, but really the ball was overthrown with no chance to make the completion.
Yeah, Sainer was open, but you're right. He forced to throw a little soon. That will stop the clock with 8:45, but it will make it 2nd down and 10. Boy, what a change from the first half. Quakers doing it with a defensive
defense
score
as well.
Yeah. Warriors desperately need a score here. Ball on the Quaker 34-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Swallow. He's under center. Hands the ball up the middle. Nice run, and it is a first down by Jay Nesbitt.
Boy, he wasn't going down easy. He bounced off a few tackles before Jake Gray, one of the linemen, 10 yards down the field, making the tackle. Really got into the secondary almost untouched.
12-yard carry by Jay Nesbitt, and the Warriors all of a sudden asserting themselves.
Cody's down, limping, coming off, and he's finally laid down on the field.
All right, so we've got a little injury timeout. And again, we're pleased to be the voice of Kent State football this year as the Golden Flashes. This is a money game. Let's go down to Georgia and enjoy the warm weather and take the big check as they travel to Georgia, take on the University of Georgia Bulldogs. Kent State versus Georgia. That'll be tomorrow, 5 o'clock here on WSOM AM 600. And, of course, next week, YSU, Kent. That'll be a big one.
And YSU, of course, last night, 50-6, they pasted a Division II Clarion team. But they did some really good things. Jeff Ryan, the Boardman High School quarterback, got a lot of time. Him and Jim Keggy from Girard. Here's a conference quarterback of a couple years ago, leading YSU to victory. You know, more like a scrimmage. They'll know they're in a game next week when they play Jose Davis, Eugene Baker, and company for Kent State.
And that should be a very good game. I went to the Kent at Kent a couple years ago, and it was that rain, soggy, ugly game, and the Penguins got stamped pretty good there. But
let's give Jake Gray a lot of credit on that last play. You know, he's about 10 yards down the field, hustling and able to make the play when the running back almost broke free.
And he stopped the touchdown as injured player off the field. We're ready to roll again. 8:30 to go. It is 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Pressure, Baker, but he gets it off to Mardig. And the catch is all the way down to the 5-yard line. Make that Justin Burton.
He must have seen the hot receiver there because he threw the ball right where Baker was coming from.
17 yards, I'll tell you what. Swallow was just about to get hammered by Baker, and he got the ball right to Burton.
Let's give Capaccia credit on the stop there.
So it's 1st and goal for the Warriors. Ball on the 5. 8:13 to go. Warriors need to score 2 touchdowns. 21-7, Quakers on top. Swallow. He's got 2 wide receivers. I think that 3 wide receivers. Drops back, he's gonna throw, fires it in, almost intercepted, in and out of the hands. First to Papik.
And then Cody.
Then Cody. 2 black jerseys, almost got that one.
Wow, the kind of play that you don't like to see, because you give another opportunity now.
Well, the Quakers got a big interception on the other goal line. That was by Lou Angelo. And we'll stop the clock. It's still 2nd and 5.
Well, they're, like you said earlier, they're 2 touchdowns away, obviously, or 2 scores anyway. So this is very important here for West Branch to get the ball into the end zone.
I'll tell you what's going to be key, no matter what they do here. The next Salem offensive series is going to be big.
Very key.
2nd down and 5. Clock stopped at 7:54. Same formation as before. We've got a penalty. Is this too much time?
Has to be. Delay a game.
Well, I tell you what, nothing will make a coach madder than having a penalty that deep. You go from 2nd and goal on the 5 to 2nd and goal on the 10. Ouch.
You know, that kind of, I bet the West Branch fans aren't too fond of that call, though.
That seemed a little quick to me, to be honest. But
penalty's a penalty, though.
Yep. That's 6 now for the Warriors for 70 yards. That's very on West Branch like. And again, they're so disciplined. I think this is, seeing all those penalties, it's just another example of what a young team Coach Lout has, losing all that senior experience there. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Swallow under center. Drops back. Play action. He's going to run, and he's going to go down. Several Quakers on that. They're
quick, Gary.
Yes, it did.
He had a lane. It looked like he could maybe get to the outside and make something happen, but a host of Salem defenders converged quickly on him.
Loss of 2 will make it 3rd down and goal from about the 12. No doubt that this is 2-down territory. They've got to go for the touchdown if they don't get it here. Clock running, 7:20. Big play. All the wide receivers on the far side. Swallow under center. Pressure picked up nicely, and the ball is flagged. Wow. There is going to be pass interference intended for Burton. Papik, DeBar in there. It's going to be pass interference on Salem.
Little Ralph Smalley, I believe, was putting the pressure on him, on Swallow, to get the ball away.
Well, the offensive line did a great job that time for the Warriors of picking up the first wave. The second wave forced Swallow to throw it, but again, the Quakers with the pass interference. That's the 5th one of the game, but only the 1st for Salem. And that is an automatic 1st down.
Gives them 4 new cracks at it.
So half the distance will make it 1st and goal on the 6. Warriors come up to the play. Swallow dropping back.
Right up the middle.
It's going to be a play up the middle, and it's a touchdown. Boy, he faked me out that time. Right up the middle, Nesbitt. 6 yards, touchdown, and the Warriors cut into that Quaker lead. Boy, what a great play. Boy, Swallow had me fooled.
Wasn't pretty, but it was a score, and that's the only important thing right now.
So the Warriors get a touchdown, cut it to 21-13, barring the extra point, at 6:54 to go in the game.
It's a very important point after.
Griswold, kick is up, and it's blocked. No good. So that Mike Douglas blocks the extra point. That leaves the Warriors down by 8. Our score with 6:54 to go in the game, 21-13, Quakers on top.
Series. And of course, I'm certain that this is the kind of series that Lou Angelo was thinking about all summer long, a chance to seal a victory here, maybe even win. I'm sure he was thinking all summer long. This is a chance for him to go in there, have a nice solid drive, and bring home a victory.
Yeah, well, it's going to rest on his shoulders. He's done it. He did it basically pretty much through the air the first half. Did it on the ground in the second half, and it's going to be interesting to see what the Warriors adjust to stop the Angelo running game. One thing the Quakers cannot do is turn the ball over. A turnover would be deadly here for Salem right now.
It looks like the Quakers are up anticipating possibly an onside kick. 7 minutes to go. It's a lot of time left.
As the Quakers anticipating an onside kick, now the Warriors go back into a traditional formation.
They're still going to keep 9 guys up close.
They're not sold on it yet. And the kick is off. Matt Baker will take it at the 20. Baker up to the 25, up to the 30, busts through to the 35. There is a fumble, and I think the Warriors recover. And just as we said, the one thing the Quakers cannot do, they did. Craig Babrock gets the fumble recovery. It goes along with his interception. So, and the Warriors will get the ball on the 36-yard line of Salem. Coach Janife arguing that he was down. Officials aren't buying that.
No, he got popped pretty good. The ball squirted loose. It was laying on the ground. Unfortunately, Baker obviously just trying to make something happen, make a big play. A lot of effort. Can't fault him for that, but got to hold on to the ball.
How big is that mixed extra point now? The best the Warriors can do is tie with a touchdown. 3 wide receivers, 2 on the far side. Swallow under center. Dropping back to pass. He's looking deep, wide open, and it is caught. And that is number 1, Tom Sainer. He is knocked down at the 8-yard line.
Angelo was out there, but unfortunately, he was open. It just was a matter of time for the ball to come down before the completion was made, and then Angelo brought him down.
28-yard completion, and Sainer is still down. He took a pop by Angelo.
Had to be a mix-up in coverage. He was too wide open.
Yeah. Boy, so West Branch goes for the home run ball. And it's complete. Swallow 11 of 22 for 158 yards. He is showing that those 2 years sitting behind him tonight, the senior quarterback for West Branch.
Boy, the fumbles have been critical for Salem here in the second half.
Ooh. Well, so were those 2 for West Branch. The 1 interception was run back in by Matt Baker, but boy, that fumble on the kickoff return by Baker was big. And it is 1st and goal on the 8 for the Warriors. Again, 21-13, 6:41 to go here in the game. So the Warriors need a touchdown and 2. And they are still looking at Sainer on the far side.
You know, at one point, Salem had a 20-7 before the interception there.
Yep.
And now we have a fumble on the kickoff return.
Well, you just knew, even though the Quakers kind of, I think surprised West Branch to come out in the second half. You knew they weren't going to sleep. 6:41 to go, and what is the last meeting for at least a couple years here between the 2 arch rivals.
Nice crowd, beautiful evening tonight.
Oh, just perfect weather.
Great football game.
So the Warriors, after Sainer, they take him off the field. 1st and goal on the 8. Swallow under center. He hands the ball off. That is Steve Moore, and Steve Moore is in for the touchdown. 8 yards untouched.
Untouched. Cody touched him on the goal line, but basically nobody there.
And just like that, the Warriors have cut it to 2.
Total collapse defensively on that series.
Wow. 2 plays. So here we go with a huge 2-point conversion.
Well, maybe Lou Angelo will have a chance to
yeah, he might.
To win the game on the last drive.
Still 6:36 to go in the game, but the Warriors lining up for 2. Trying to tie it here. Swallow. Burton in motion. He's going to throw. He drops back. And it is incomplete. The Quakers still lead.
Wow.
Gutsy call by Coach Louth. Almost worked. WSOM AM 600. To go in the game, and the Quakers holding on to a 21-19 lead. Well, they kind of survived that fumble on the kickoff. Warriors did score, but they are now within a field goal of winning this thing.
Yeah, they'll kick it deep here and play defense now. They're in a much better position, of course, than the last kickoff now, so a lot of time left.
Matt Baker, Zach Stevenson back for the Quakers. Kick will go up. Baker will get it. Looks for his wedge. He's up to the 25, up to the 30.
There he goes.
Busted through. He spins to the 40, and he is down there.
Hoping to have a chance of redemption there.
20 yards on the return. The Quakers will set up on the 40 of West Branch. All right, well, the Quakers 60 yards away. I don't know if the score isn't as important as taking time off the clock. Warriors still with all 3 of their timeouts. Quakers with 2. Although I'm sure the Quakers are looking to tack up some insurance here.
You could almost bet that Salem's going to try to keep it on the ground, at least initially here, to try to use up time and move the sticks.
And we've got a flag.
That's not good. Maybe they weren't set. The refs might not.
I don't know if it'll be a penalty, but the officials blow their whistle.
Yeah, they don't look like they were set.
Field goals. That would have given the Quakers a little more insurance. Would have been 6 more points. Would have been 27-19.
Geez, 19-3 is 22. That's not a good combination.
If you're a Salem fan,
get their hands on this ball.
If you're a Salem fan, the Warriors, they want to keep the ball away from the Warriors. There was no penalty on that, just an official fixing up the problem, and we will start up again. 1st and 10 on the Quaker 39. Handoff, Papik up the middle, just nothing there. The Warriors are all over that play. Vavrock up with the stop, maybe a gain of 1. But it will keep the clock moving.
He got a couple yards. He might have got 2 out of it. Good spot.
Oh, Angelo kind of ran toward the sidelines to get the play. Casey Crawford will bring it in.
6 minutes left.
And here goes the Quakers. Fumble by Angelo. It's picked up. And
that was like a fire drill right there.
Yeah, a little technical difficulty back at the studio.
It looked like Lou never really had a solid handle on it. I don't know if the ball was on the ground or not there for a minute.
So the Quakers at 3rd down and 9 now. Big play here by the Quakers. Angelo, he's in the shotgun. And he looks to run.
He's got some room.
He's going to get it. Oh,
yes.
He's right at the line.
I believe he's got
Woo.
it. Made it to the other side of the 50, and that's 1st down territory.
That is a designed run all the way. And I think he just did get it.
The clock is stopped, but the important thing, it is a 1st down, and that gives Salem a fresh set of downs to keep the clock running.
Yeah, and they do cross the 50. The ball right at the 50, actually. So Angelo under center. And Shingalis in motion. Hands the ball up. Papik. No, who does have that?
Shingalis around the end. They went up with Papik in the middle and delivered the ball to Papik on the outside, or Shingalis on the outside, I'm sorry.
So it's just a short gain of about 1 on it, 2nd down and 9. Well, here we go with a big 2nd down play, 2nd down and 9. Angelo hands the ball off to, he keeps it. It's going to be the option. Baker with it, and he is met. Nice tackle there by number 1. That is Tom Sainer. And also getting up off the bottom is number 6, Wolf.
Simple fake up the middle. Angelo kept it and then pitched it to Baker running on the outside, and he turned it upfield for 6-7 yards.
Not enough for the 1st down, but it is 3rd down and about, it's a long 3.
3:50 left in the game. 21-19 right now.
Clock rolling. And that's the big thing for the Salem Quakers right now, up 21-19. Want to eat up as much clock as they can and get another. This is a big play right here. 3rd down and 3. Angelo under center. Angelo calling the play. Handoff up the middle, and it's.
He might have got it.
Second effort. What a great play by Papik. He was met right at the line of scrimmage, and that's the hardest fought 3 yards you'll ever see.
Looks like half the ball's over the line, and that could mean first. Let's give it to him.
Oof. What a play by Papik. And they stretch the chain, and
Credit card out again.
Boy, is it close.
This time he's short.
He's short this time, I think.
Short.
He is short. Woo, that is a chain link there.
That one I thought he had.
I did too. I thought that was more definite than the last one. 4th and less than a yard. Salem going to go for it. 3:06 to go. Ball on the West Branch 40.
Crowd's on their feet.
This is what it's all about right here. 4th and inches.
3 minutes to go.
Quakers can get 3 fresh set of downs if they can convert this. Angelo keeper, he got it easy.
Simple sneak.
He
Took the
gained
ball, lunged forward, 4 or 5 yards on the pickup.
Gained about 3 on it. Right behind Watkins, and I tell you what, no better guy to get behind than 360 pounds. That will move the clock. 2:40 and counting. The Quakers up 21-19. First. Big key here.
Squeeze it tight.
Remember last time I mentioned that the Quakers fumbled it. It's your fault this time if it happened. And there's a mix-up in the backfield. I think Angelo, I hope he just wisely kept on to it.
He looks like he did and just followed Papik right up the gut.
Yeah, I think it was handoff to Papik, but they kind of collided in the backfield, and they'll gain a couple on it. Clock is stopped, and West Branch call a timeout.
They have 3 on the board right now.
And
there's
they
1.
did. Well, our score is 21-19. The Quakers on top, 2:27 to go. AJ, if you're there and you want to mention something, go right ahead. Interview with Salem Quaker head coach Dave Janifay after the game. And this has been
You have the fans getting on their feet, an important conversion, keep the drive going. 2:27 left on the clock.
And again, the Warriors use their first timeout, 2 to go.
Let's recognize the line up front this half. It's really kind of made
Yes.
things happen.
They never get the notoriety that they truly deserve. Angelo, hand off to Papik. Papik rolling outside. Not much room there. Vavrock again. Boy, he has been a defensive stalwart for the Warriors tonight.
Boy, it looked for a minute there that he might have been able to get outside, but then Vavrock came down and closed it quick.
And the Warriors eat up another timeout, I believe. You're listening to Salem Quaker football on AM 600 WSOM, Salem Youngstown. Gary Goddard along with Gary Houstew, Bo Rottenborn keeping the stats behind us. And we have got a big third down and 8 play coming up. The ball on the Warrior 34-yard line. The Quakers trying to eat clock. The Warriors eating up timeouts instead. They are down to 1. Salem 3 for 9 on their third down conversions tonight.
How about we give the ball to Angelo around the end there, keeper, maybe get a first down. That sound good?
That's what they did last time they were in a long situation. Angelo.
And maybe he'll break it again.
Out there in the shotgun formation. I know the Quakers would just love to keep the ball on the ground, even though it's third and long.
Whatever they do, I'm sure they're saying, hold on to the football.
Yes, that's the thing for Salem right now is to hold on to the football. You know the Warriors are going to be grabbing at any ball they can, and any ball that comes near them. They need the turnover, and turnovers have been big for both teams here in this second half.
Same would be to let.
He's got Ayers behind him. 2 wide receivers.
That's Papik behind him.
Papik, okay. There he's resetting Chagalis. Chagalis going out to the wide receiver spot. Angelo under center.
There he goes.
He
Pitched
pitches it out
and
to
it's open.
Baker.
Got some
Baker
room.
to the near side, and he's a little short, but there's a flag on the play late. Wolf brings him down, and let's see what this is.
Holding.
Holding on Salem. Wow.
Boy, it's kind of surprising. Taking a chance pitching.
When the flag first went up, it was about the same time as the takeoff. I thought it was a face mask at first, but the reason Baker found some outside room was because there was holding on the Quakers.
Well, yeah, they might want to take it. I mean, no, they're going to take the
They're
yardage.
going to take the yardage and give the Quakers another play. And this works 2 ways for the Warriors. They did stop the clock on the flag, too, courtesy of the Quakers. So here we go with third down and about 13, make it 14. Ball on the 40. Yard line to make is the 26.
2:10 and counting.
Yep. Clock rolling now, so the Quakers will take their time getting up to the
Take
line.
their time. Even take 5 yards almost. Maybe not.
Let's see what the Quakers do. Play it safe.
Guys are in the shotgun.
Angelo is in the shotgun. He's got wide receivers to the far side. He is going to throw. Now he's running. He's looking downfield. He's scrambling in the backfield. And he just throws the ball away. His arm was hit as he threw the ball in. It was nearly intercepted. That was James Bailey who got a hand on it.
I think he got away with one there.
Well, he scrambled about 15 seconds off the clock.
That's true.
4th down, and the Quakers are going to punt. And look for that coffin corner.
At that point, he would almost been better just if he could have thought to just hit it before he threw the ball, because he was surrounded by defenders. There was really nothing to do with the football.
Well, Jason Fenema looking for the corner. Takes the snap, kicks it from the 50. It's a high one. It's going to bounce before it gets the end zone. The Quakers, no, it goes in. 40-yard kick. Bounce just about at the goal line. So here we go. Ball out to the 20-yard line. 80 yards from pay dirt.
Minute 31.
131. The Quakers up by 2, 21-19. 1 timeout for the Warriors. So they do have 1 to play with.
Oh boy.
Yeah, welcome to Salem football.
Well, if this is what we're in store for all year, it's going to be a heck of a ride.
Quaker defense says to buckle down here. Swallow, he's going to go out of the shotgun. And it's another shovel pass that worked before to Burton. Burton, he's going to gain about 12 on it before he's...
Kept him in bounds, I believe.
I think they knocked him out of bounds. Cody with the hit. Shovel pack worked big earlier tonight, and I That was a nice one there for about 13 yards. And it went out of bounds, stopped the clock for the Warriors, 1:24. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on the Quaker 34-yard line. And the officials start the clock.
Boy, Loud has his bag of tricks open now.
This time Swallow under center. He's going to throw a quick pass. That is caught by Sainer. And he is hammered by Matt Baker. That will keep the clock running.
Matt Baker made a heck of a play there. Of course, he tried to cut it back inside right into his neighborhood, and that wasn't a very wise thing to do for Mr. Sainer.
Yeah, Sainer's slow to get up again. Remember, he got hurt a little earlier tonight on the far side, and he's stayed down. And Quakers aren't going to like this because it stopped the clock.
Looks like a cramp, maybe.
Yeah.
With a minute to go, that's a...
Did they call a timeout? It's on the board, so we'll see.
Let's give Jake Gray some credit on there again. Forcing a quick pass.
Right.
Maybe throwing it a little sooner than he liked. Still down on the ground.
Clock is right at the 60-second mark. And they're going to take a time off from West Branch. I don't know if that's one of those injury rules inside so much time left that